What does that say, guys? What does it say? Huh? What's this shirt say? What's this shirt say right here? What does this shirt say? What does this shirt say? I'm putting this shirt on today. I'm putting this shirt on. Because only the Dolphins could pull off. Put this right here on top of this shirt. Only the Dolphins can find a way to That's So Dolphins this season and pull off the most epic collapse I've ever seen in my entire football life. You was up 8-3 on the year. Everything was going right. QB looked good. Everybody looked good. Then you said, watch what we do. That's so Dolphins. That's so Dolphins. That's what y'all wanted to do. Y'all wanted to make this just like every other year we done watched. Where we look like we got a slimmer hope of having a legit franchise for once. And then, whether it be injury, poor coaching, poor quarterback play, horrible defensive play, horrible special teams play, bad execution on plays, whatever it be, pick a season, pick an excuse, pick a type. We fall apart. Now, Master at work, he done told us. He told us, right? If you watch the AFC East roundtable, my man said that we wasn't going to win another game after we beat Houston. He said that's it for y'all. Don't worry about it. Don't get your hopes up. You ain't winning no more games. And I'd be doggone if he wasn't right. We have been duped, hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, catfished. The Dolphins are the Dolphins. We will always seemingly be the Dolphins, and that ain't a good thing. That's so Dolphins is not a good saying. That means that we will always find a way to piss away the season because we just sorry at the end of the day. All right? All we got to hold on to for our whole entire careers and lives, being a Dolphin fan or player from the past or whatever, is a 72 perfect season that somehow the Giants kept alive for us by beating Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. Other than that, we wouldn't even have that to hold on to. So right now, we really have to thank Eli Manning for preserving our legacy as a franchise. Eli Manning and David Tyree, that fourth doggone down helmet catch. That's what we got to hold on to. Because that's all we got. We're living off past glory 50 years ago. We were supposed to come in 2022 and make something of this season 50 years later from the perfect season. And the Dolphins said, no. We're going to That's So Dolphins this. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make sure we get your hopes all the way up just to bring your hopes all the way back down, crashing down as if you were coming down off the highest peaked roller coaster in the world. All right? We just took the dive of dives. Now, season ain't over. We got one game left. We can actually still make the playoffs, believe it or not, at 9-8. But we actually now have to win to get in. We can't lose and get in, because if we lose and the Patriots lose and the Jets win next week, the Patriots are in the playoffs. If the Jets lose next week and we win and the Patriots win, we're not in the playoffs. The only way we get in is if the Bills beat the Patriots, very possible, and if we win, highly unlikely at this point, because we right now are the cesspool of the division. We can't find a win to save our doggone lives. You go into a game, right, where you're already out your starting quarterback because of a concussion issue, and your backup quarterback cannot finish the game. You know now this is our third time our backup has started and could not finish the game. Third straight time. 3 times the backup has started. 3 times the backup of the backup has had to come in to finish the game. That's so Dolphins. Like, what other team can say that every time they had a backup starting a game, the backup had to come in to finish the game because the backup couldn't finish the game? Like, are we cursed at this point, right? Like, you start to think about it and you're trying to put this together and it's not making sense. It just don't make no sense at this point. Like, the weird stuff is happening, right? I don't even know what the game, we had chances and we just interception, pick six them away. Like, Teddy, I don't know what he was thinking on that play. Maybe he had a concussion too. I don't know, right? Maybe they need to check him too. I don't know. Because the pass that he threw didn't make no sense to me. Didn't make no sense. All right? Then he goes out the game on that play because he hurt his finger. Skyler comes in and he throws a bad pick. All right? Maybe he got concussed too. Maybe they need to check him as well, right? Because the ball was way behind. Tyreek tried to one-hand catch it and no, couldn't get it. And they got the interception, right? So you got 2 interceptions there. Teddy did end up throwing a touchdown at some point, and Skyler threw a touchdown at the end of the game, which tried to give us some type of hope, but not real hope. It was petty points. It was, we feel bad for you, so let's make this a little bit closer points from the Patriots. That's what it was, all right? We wasn't going to win because it was down 9. There was nothing we could do. So, and it's almost impossible to get an onside kick. So we were really hoping and wishing at that point it wasn't going to happen. We lost the game. I don't even want to win the next game. I really don't even want to get into the playoffs at this point. We don't deserve to go to the playoffs. When you're 8-3, you go into the playoffs. All right, when you're 8-3, you're going to the playoffs. If you somehow squander that away and you still have a chance at the end because you've lost 5 games, but everybody else has been losing with you and you still got a chance to get in, you don't deserve to get in. You was 8-3. You was 8-3. You know who deserves to get in the playoffs? The Lions. They're peaking at the right time. You know who deserves to get into the playoffs? The Jaguars. They're peaking at the right time. What are we doing? If we end up getting in, we limped in. We're the last team dragged across the finish line like, oh, we're here. Just to be sacrificial lambs to the Chiefs. I'm good. I don't need to see that. I don't need to be that hurt. We could just wait till next year and try again, right? Try again. This is my team. I ain't going nowhere. But boy, what a That's So Dolphin season this was. This got to be the most That's So Dolphin season I ever seen. And by the way, these shirts, I don't even think they're available like that. I only got the only one. Let me know if you want some, though. I'll put it on the website if it's not on there. Because, come on, man. This don't make no doggone sense, right? It just don't make no sense. Matt Jones did just enough. He had 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Defense. Our defense can't get picks to save their life. Everybody gets picks on Mac Jones, but when it comes to us, we can't get no picks on the man. We can't get no picks on him. Like, we can't even be in position to catch the ones they dropping. Wide receivers dropping passes, defense is nowhere to be found in position to make a play on it. Keon crossing, right? Blank stare for you, bro. 3rd down, they throwing it your way. you getting all in the wide receiver face. Look for the football, bro. Look for the football. It don't make no sense to me. The man, they threw it up. It was short. You looking at the wide receiver. The wide receiver give you a little fake like he about to catch the ball. You tackle the man. Oh, come on. Like, Boyer needs to be fired. I'm sorry. He got to go. Boyer, the scheme ain't scheming. He got to go. Boyer got to go, and we just need some help. We need some help. Get us some milk. We need some help. We need some help everywhere at this point. And look, guys, we got work to do. We thought we were something that we're not. 8-3 was a ruse. It was a mirage. When we pulled up in that desert to what looked like a pond of water, it was a cactus, just sitting there dry as ever. We need help because what we thought we had, we ain't got. Hopefully, somehow, some way, Tua could find himself to be the franchise quarterback, because right now there's a big question mark. We can find some defensive competence. We can get these injuries straightened out, because the injuries really killed us this year. You think about it. Beginning of the year not having Tua, that killed us. Our backups getting injured, and the third string having to come in for that week, that killed us. Like, the injuries, big deal. Everybody's got injuries. I'm not going to say that. Every team has injuries. We get it, and blah, 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 so on and so forth. But, man, we've had injuries at the worst, absolute worst times. And you would think it's just the quarterback. No. Teron goes out. Lamb is in. Lamb gets hurt. Little is in. Like, it's not just quarterbacks. We just have, this is a cursed season at this point. Yeah, it looked good for a while, but it was all fugazi. It's like getting a pair of J's and you thought they was the real ones, but they happen to be some reps, right? It's like, it's horrible because you paid your hard-earned money for the real shoes, but somebody showed you some fugazis. Don't even look like the real thing no more at this point. So that's how we are as Dolphin fans. We look like a great football team. Now we don't even look like a good football team no more. We're a 500 team. That's what we are. All right? You are what your record says you are. We're a 500 team. We going to win some, we going to lose some. All right? That ain't what we thought we was going into the season to be, but dog, that's where we at now. Now, we do have a chance to win the last game of the year. Even if we don't get in the playoffs, I'd rather not go. We at least can wipe some of the taste out of our mouth, the bad taste we got. But we done lost 5 straight games. We won 3, lost 3, won 5, lost 5. Maybe we win 3 or 4. Doubt it. Highly. I'll holler at y'all in the next one. Y'all already know what it is. Fins up till we die. That's so Dolphins this year. My God. I'll holler at y'all in the next one. You already know.